Thanks, Sarah. Women's basketball capped off its week at home with a comeback victory against William and Mary. Despite suffering a tough loss on Friday against Monmouth, the Camels bounced back on Sunday, defeating William and Mary 57-46. After a slow start, Svenja Newtenberg led the Camels back, tying her career high of 17 points. Campbell improves to a 13-11 overall and 6-7 in CAA play. Campbell continues their homestand Sunday afternoon against Hofstra at 2. However, men's basketball wasn't as fortunate this weekend, suffering defeats against Monmouth and Drexel on Thursday. Campbell's chance of winning was snatched after Monmouth hit a buzzer beater in the last seconds of the game. Despite the loss, Anthony Del Orso finished with a 31-point double-double on Saturday. The Camels traveled to face Drexel and suffered defeat once again. Campbell drops to 12-15 overall and 6-8 in CAA play. The Camels are back in action here at home on Thursday against Hofstra. That's all from me. Back to you, Lucy. Thanks, Sarah. Women's basketball is celebrating ending their regular season on a high note with a victory against Hampton. Christabel Izuma was dominant, scoring 16 points and grabbing a career-high 21 rebounds. In her last regular season game as a Camel, Shai Tooley set the program's single-season record for three-pointers. She nailed 76 three-pointers this season and 297 during her career at Campbell. Up next for the Camels is the CAA tournaments hosted in Washington, D.C. The action begins when 8th seed Campbell takes on 9th seed Elon on Thursday at noon. The season is over for men's basketball after a CAA tournament loss to Monmouth on Saturday. Anthony Del Orso and Jason Sinani posted 23 and 21 points respectively, but it wasn't enough as the Camels fell 90-67. However, Del Orso was named second team All-CAA after scoring 624 points this season. That's the sixth most from a single season in program history. That's all from me. Now back to you. Thank you, Clay. This Week in the Creek is highlighted by a weekend series for both baseball and softball. However, action begins on Wednesday when men's tennis hosts Charleston at 2 p.m. On Friday, baseball and softball return to action to face Stony Brook and Charleston respectively. Softball starts at 5 p.m. and baseball starts at 6 with fireworks after the game. The action continues into Saturday and Sunday with baseball hosting Hometown Heroes Day on Saturday and Pups in the Park at softball on Sunday. Remember, students get free admission to our on-campus sporting events. You can find the start times and information on this weekend's promos on the Go Camels website. That's all from me. Now back to you. One university's loss is another's gain. That could have been said of Campbell University's baseball team over the summer break. Over the summer, a packed audience filled with Campbell supporters and media heard from University President Dr. J. Bradley Creed and Director of Athletics Hannah Bazemore. During the press conference formally welcoming Coach Chris Marks back to Campbell, Bazemore spoke highly of Coach Marks.
Chris Marks helped make Campbell baseball into what it is today. He was there for the back-to-back championships and regional bids and the first regional final. But during his 5 years as an assistant here, he also fell in love with this community, with this university, with our fans, with this place.
Even with all the excitement, Coach Marks spoke highly of Campbell baseball as well.
Our job moving forward is to continue to show those guys what it takes, right, to clearly communicate that accountability and discipline will ultimately lead to their successes in the future. That there will be challenging times and hard days ahead, but that's ultimately what prepares us for battle. Ultimately, the people that sit in that room on August 21st at our first team meeting the bond will never have been thicker, right? The chip on the shoulder will never have been greater, right, than it will be in that room, and I'm here to fuel that fire.
Coach Marks is excited to get started and make this upcoming baseball season the best it has ever been. Reporting for Campbell Now Sports, I'm Stephen Moore. Tonight is a very special night for the Office of Spiritual Life here at Campbell University. I'm inside Butler Chapel where tonight a book of devotion and prayer entitled Hear Our Prayer will be dedicated and released to the campus community. This project has been a labor of love from the Campbell University Spiritual Life to the students, faculty, and staff of the university. We were privileged and honored to have our cameras allowed inside to capture this very special event, and this is what we captured.
When we submitted our grant, we said this has got to be alive, it's got to be relevant, it's got to stay with purpose for our students, but also to speak the words of students and faculty and staff.
The prayer reads, when fear drives your heart to race out of control, to remember you're loved. When everything held dear to you falls apart, know that you still belong.
The evening began with a coffee and reading hour at 5 p.m. that was followed by a dedication service where several from the Campbell University family spoke, prayed, and shared prayers with one another. The book contains devotions and prayers written by Campbell University staff, faculty, and students. This event is the first of its kind in a long time for Campbell and for the Office of Spiritual Life. The books are available through the Office of Spiritual Life at Butler Chapel. From inside Butler Chapel on the campus of Campbell University, reporting for Campbell Now, I'm Stephen Moore. After a thorough search, interview process, deliberation, and prayer, the Board of Trustees are proud to announce the selection of Campbell University's sixth president, Dr. William M. Downs. Dr. Downs was selected by a unanimous vote of the Campbell Board of Trustees on Monday morning. In a press conference on Tuesday morning, Dr. Downs stated that he was proud to become a part of the Campbell University family.
Campbell University is an exceptional place, an exceptional university. This is a place with a rich 138-year history, and we will celebrate that history. We will appreciate that history. We will defend that history and all of the excellence of those 138 years. But I want to underscore that this is a university with a bright future.
With more than 30 years of experience as a scholar, teacher, and academic leader, Dr. Downs is excited to come to Campbell and get to work leading Campbell to new heights and into a new era while upholding Campbell's mission and values. Dr. Downs is succeeding Campbell President Dr. J. Bradley Creed, who will be retiring in June. This is Stephen Moore reporting for Campbell Now. Hello everyone, I'm Stephen Moore.
And I'm Shania Logan. This is Campbell Now.
Tonight, April 2nd, it's time to kick off Military Appreciation Month. CAB and ROTC are hosting Camels on the Globe, a glow-in-the-dark laser tag competition. The event will be held in the academic circle and run from 8 until 10 p.m. It will be a fun time with friends and a battle you won't want to miss. On April 12, 2025, Campbell University Dining Services will celebrate National Grilled Cheese Day by offering a variety of grilled cheese sandwiches and related menu items. This event provides students with an opportunity to enjoy delicious comfort food and engage with the campus community.